Hi, welcome to Slingshot 25 Shotcast, a series of bite-sized podcasts that will feel like an espresso shot to your brain. I'm Jackie.
I'm Courtney.
Something we're talking about and thinking about right now is this idea that bad is stronger than good.
Are we thinking about that? What do we think about that?
Well, we are thinking about that. And another way to say this or think about this is that human beings, because of our wiring, and we're all wired like this, maybe to a greater or lesser extent per individual, but that we fear losing more than we love gaining. It's just some crazy neuroscience, and it factors into so many things in our lives.
For sure. I think what's interesting is people would tell you they want the good. Like, what does this mean? How does this translate?
Yeah. An example. So here's one that comes to mind for me. I once had this experience, and I bet many of my listeners here can relate to this, is I was boarding an airplane for a really long international flight, and I was in economy class. I mean, let's face it, that's normally how I travel. But I had been traveling a lot, and so I put myself on the list to get upgraded into business class. But alas, the upgrade didn't come through, so I got onto the flight and I got all snuggled into my economy seat. And about 15 minutes into, just sort of the pre-boarding, the flight attendant came up to me and said, "Hey, Ms. Pelland, we have processed your upgrade and we can move you to business class." And my first instinctual response was, "Aw, man."
Poor me, I had to be upgraded to first class.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really about that. It was about, now I've got to pack up all my stuff and I have to move. And, it was just this idea that my immediate response was I have to give something up. Now, I'm no dummy. Of course, I took the upgrade and I flew in business class that day. Lucky me.
Lucky you.
I know. But I think it's an important lesson for us to understand that our brain will play this little trick on us of that we will fear losing more than we love gaining.
Yeah. And I love it. So from a change perspective, it has huge consequences for us. Like, I think we could almost, I've been saying a lot lately, like I think I'd have called change management loss management. Like, as a leader, if you looked at the things you're doing in your organization and how they're impacting your people through the lens of it's my responsibility to help them get through whatever it is they're losing. And you need to understand this to manage it, because most are like, wow, we're doing something great. They're going to love it. It doesn't matter. They have to go through a loss first, because all change is a threat to people. Even getting upgraded to first class, right? For a split second, it's a loss. And that's what you're managing. That's what you're caring for people through. And the more you do that, the more you see that as your responsibility, like I'm here to help them get over that, the better job I'm going to do leading them, people through it.
Yeah. I like that. So that really makes me think about oftentimes when there's a change happening in an organization, we lead really hard with the benefits of the future state. And I think what I'm hearing from you now, Courtney, is it's great to go ahead and state those, right? Let's go ahead and state the benefits of the future state, but don't lead too hard with that. Don't ride that horse too far, in other words, because we must first deal with the idea that there's still something that people are giving up, and they need to process that first.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that's all we've got for this episode, but we always have a lot more to say about anything we talk about. So if you want more, please drop us a line at slingshot25.com. Until next time.